So, what do you say we get ready for the next segment where we make sure you guys are caught up on some of the amazing ways that the Lord is using the Unshackled Network and other things that are happening in our community. And today we got an exciting one that I want to show you guys, but let's get ready for In the Loop. And today's In the Loop, we're going to be sharing with you guys a couple of different things. Before I get to the main event, I want to share with you guys Beats, Bars, and Bible. That is going to be continuing. It's continuing. We had our inaugural relaunch almost 2 weeks ago. It was dope. I wish I had brought some of the clips from our night, like where we had some great conversation. We did some freestyling where there was some embarrassing freestyling where we're not great but we we had fun. We connected, and there was one or two new guys there, and we're looking forward to some new guys coming again this week. And so the next gathering is going to be this Tuesday. If you want to connect with me more about that, hit me up in the comments or DM me or email me, armand@unshacklednetwork.org, or just go to the website there, and there's some connect information there so you can find out about where we meet. That's going to be Tuesday at 7 p.m. Actually, spoiler alert, it's going to be in my house this week. And then we want to make sure that you guys hear about an amazing ministry that's going on out in Africa. John Patrick leads a micro church in the Unshackled Network called his Providence Ministries, which is essentially an orphanage. And I want to show you guys his story here. So let's go ahead and watch a little bit of him.
Hey, I greet you in the mighty name of our Lord Jesus Christ. I'm Son John Patrick, the founder and custodian at his Providence Ministries, one of the micro churches under the Unshackled Network and a non-profit community-based charity organization. I'm professionally a teacher, but seeing a number of struggling children, the homeless, and those abused, especially orphans and street children, I decided to engage in charity. And currently we have 32 children in our home, as you can see. And we do try our level best to help such needy children. Brethren, we do come before you requesting for your help. Just like you can see, we are having a big number of these needy children, and with a combined effort, we can easily do this. Anything that you provide us with can mean a lot. Anything in your capacity, however big or small it might be, can be of great importance to impact the life of this. Now we do request that you please donate and share our website to all your connections, and hopefully we'll get more people on board that can help us. May the Lord bless you as you donate to us.
May God bless you! Thank you so much, our dear friends, for helping us. We love you so much. May God bless you!
Well, you guys, that ministry there is one that has really blessed my heart so much over the past couple of years as I've gotten to know John Patrick. He's such an amazing young man who's inspiring me because I hear stories like there was a guy, George Mueller, who many years ago, I want to say somewhere in Europe, who just was called by God to care for these young kids, and he didn't have any money, and he just decided to open up his home, and every day he would just be reliant upon God's providence and what God would do. And I remember one story in like his biography that shared how he had all the kids sitting around a table and was like telling them to pray for their dinner, and there was no food in front of them. And they were literally thanking God in advance for the food that he was going to provide. And George had no concept of how that was going to be provided.
Yeah.
And then the Lord literally had someone show up knocking on the door and saying like, hey, you know, I've been driving this meat truck and it just broke down, and like now all the food's gonna go bad, and we don't want that to happen. Do you guys have any need for all these pounds of meat, right? And like, and the kids got fed. Like that type of story is what John Patrick's story is.
Wow.
He was just a guy who was a teacher and just was feeling called by the Lord to be taking care of these young kids in his area. And so he started this organization, and he's just dependent upon any and everything that people like us could do to help support. And I'm just so blessed that we get to be a part of that and see what God's doing through his Providence Ministries. We got Jonathan in the chat here. So dope that we get to partner with brothers in Uganda, Kenya, and India. Amen. Amen. And so those are all international locations where we have micro churches, and John Patrick's is in Uganda. So such a I don't know, it's such an inspiration just to even think about doing that, and
just taking in kids that, I mean, nobody made them do it. It's just like, wow, he has the heart to do it.
Yeah. And like these are orphans with no place else to go. So if you guys go to his Providence Ministries UG.org, you can find ways that you can support them there. Let me see something real quick, because why not already have this prepared? So there you go. Hopefully I spelled it right, because I spelled it on the fly. So this Providence Ministries UG.org. I should have just copy and pasted. That'll take you to their website, and you can hit their donate link if you want to. And it shows you multiple different ways that you can donate and be a part of what they're doing. Or you can go to unshacklednetwork.org, and we actually have ways that you can give to them as well. The reason why I say that is because I think a lot of their stuff on their donate page, it actually gives you the information for how to do it, but it's not as convenient. So like, I think both are helpful if you want to do different types of ways, like Western Union and so on and so forth. But I have a monthly connection with them, and we personally monthly give, like my family. So real quick, we used to be a part of giving to Compassion International all the time, because I have a heart for just kids and that are out on the street and, don't have anybody. So they actually had a adopt a child program there, and they still do. The child we had been giving to stopped, like their family left that program. So they were telling us that, and they're like, do you want to get another kid? And Larissa and I talked, and we're like, wait a minute. What if we just actually funnel those funds to his Providence Ministries?
Yeah.
So that's what we've been doing, and we've essentially adopted them as well. And I mean, it's not a ton, but we've sent them like $40 a month. And the network also contributes to that. So I would encourage you guys, be a part of that, like be a part of what God's doing and blessing these kids. Like they literally feed the kids and take care of, like they don't have parents. Like these are all orphan children, Yeah. So you can go to his Providence Ministries UG.org to give, or you can go to the unshacklednetwork.org and hit the giving button there. And if you actually do that, it'll show you a way where you can select that microchurch as one to give to. And we just encourage you in that, because God's given us so much. Like even if we look at our situation and we're like, man, I'm struggling, or I don't have enough, like then you got to recognize globally, like real talk, if you're an American, you're watching this, we're rich.
Yeah.
we're rich. Like, just the fact that you can watch this, you're doing it fine. You know what I mean? Like, so and I'm not trying to guilt trip anybody, but I mean, I think we should just understand, you know, our God isn't just an American God. Like, he's a global God. And that means that he's got people here and there, and his plan. And we'll get into this more, I think, in the next episode. But his plan is that we would be the ones caring for his people everywhere. So I don't want to say too much. Oh, shut up now. You got anything you want to say? You want to share with this?
No.
I go off sometimes, y'all. That's why we need Jario to keep me in line. So